This is Mr. YouTube 59. This is to do another tribute to my mom. I posted a couple of days ago on the 25th. Today's 27th. I posted somewhere around 10 o'clock that my mom had took her last breath and passed away, and she's gone home to be with God. I posted that because that was a very sorrowful and sad time for me, and it still is. And the arrangements are for tomorrow, Friday, the 28th. And I ask you to pray for us, to help us get through this. And I want to say thank you to so many people. God, I don't even know how many people have responded. And folks, I haven't had time to respond to everybody. Things have been kind of hectic and busy around here, trying to get things done and get things prepared and to get ready. But so many of you have sent me messages that you are praying and for your sorrow, for my loss. And YouTube world, you don't know how much this means to me. I put it up and I thought, a few of you were kind of keeping up with my mom as to how she was doing. You'd periodically ask me how she was doing and let me know that you were praying for her. And I thought, with these few people, I could probably count them all on one hand, but I thought these few people deserved to know that she had passed on. I had no idea that I was going to have so many people to respond and let me know that you were praying for us. And I want you to know I appreciate it, and I can tell that you guys are praying for us, because I'm 54 years old. And losing my mom is the hardest thing I have ever had to do. I have wept and shed more tears in the last 2 days than I have in my entire life. And like I said, this is the hardest thing I have ever had to do. And I was there for my sister to be buried. I was holding my dad's hand when he passed away. And I wanted to be there holding my mom's hand when she took her last breath. Unfortunately, I wasn't. We were in the process of fixing some supper. My wife had left to go pick up some medication for my mom. And I walked in there and I held her hand, and she was resting really well. She was breathing very calmly, very gentle. And I thought, she's resting really peaceful. I walked out of her room, which goes straight into our kitchen, and walked over to the pot, and I was going to stir the pot. And my daughter was standing there at the stove, and when I picked up the spoon and went to stir the pot, she turned around and walked to Granny's room. And she got to the door and she stopped and she looked for a moment and she said, "Daddy, I don't think Granny's breathing." I laid the spoon down, I come back around, I said, "Yes, she is. She's just breathing real calmly. She's peaceful." We had a little gate there to keep the dogs from going in to aggravate her. I walked up, opened the gate, and walked in beside of her bed. And I reached down immediately and took her hand to check her pulse, because she wasn't breathing. And I felt the last 2 pulses go through her body. If I had known within that 30 seconds that I walked away, she was going to take her last breath, I'd have never walked off. But I just had to take time to say thank you to everyone who has commented and said that that we are in your prayers. Never imagined so many people to respond to that. And it joys my heart to know that there are people out there that care and that still pray to God. We'll be doing a memorial service for my mom tomorrow. She had requested to be cremated. And it's hard for me because I didn't want to cremate her. But when I sat down and got to thinking about it, it really wasn't what I wanted. It was her request. So we're having a memorial service tomorrow around 4 o'clock. That'll be Friday the 28th. My son's birthday. Y'all bear with me. My mom will be, her memorial service will be on my son's birthday. So y'all pray for us tomorrow as we have the service for her. And I appreciate it. I thank you. Like I said, I know you guys are praying for us. I can feel it. But I want to say one more time, thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. And thank you for the time to respond. You know, in a time like this, we don't know what we're going to do. I told my wife yesterday, I don't know what I'm going to do. I love my wife and I love my children. But my mom, I've been around my mom all my life. She's lived with us for the last 23 years. And God bless my wife. She took good care of my mom. My wife's disabled herself, but she took good care of my mom while I was away working. So once again, I just want to say thank you. You'll never know how much it means to me to see you guys leaving comments that you're praying for me and that you're sorry. Play hard. Play safe. Don't take your day for granted. It may be your last one. Always treat people with love and respect, because we never know. She will be missed for a long, long time. Granny Parks.